You don't know pride. You don't know fear.
Hello everyone, today I am going to be playing, this is my first stream ever, so this could be a nightmare, so if anyone actually does come in and see this, it could just be an absolute waste of time, but whatever. So I figured for my first stream I would start out with playing through my favorite game of, well, not my favorite game, but one of my favorite games of all time. And that is Portal 2. I figured it'd be good because it's also the 10th anniversary of the release of the game. And I'm going to do something that I've never done before. I'm actually going to go and I'm going to go through and play the developer commentary because I've never gone through and done that before, so I'm really interested in seeing what Gabe Newell has to say about creating games and maybe learn why he's just stopped doing that. So come on in, and if you're interested in seeing that as well, just stop on by. And I am, like I said, I am new to this, so I am. If people do come into chat, I will do my best to, interact with people. But I will say that we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because I'm new to this and I'm probably gonna miss some stuff. So, let's get started. Developer commentary. All right, commentary nodes contain audio commentary by the Valve development team. To start or stop a node, aim at the balloon icon and press your use button. In commentary mode, you cannot save progress. Okay. All right. Alrighty. Confidence building. What is? Wait a minute. I chose single player, didn't I? And here we go, already screwing things up because...
Did you notice I didn't even stay to the end of your last test? I was confident you could finish.
I don't want
Do you know
two
where
player. So there's our first screw up. Play single player. Play developer commentary. Yes, we read this. That's not what we want. Why? Oh, okay. Because I don't know why are those listed? I guess whatever, I don't know. All right, Curtis, to be fair, I've never played the co-op either because I don't know anyone who will play with me. So maybe I'll do that at some time as well, assuming that I can get anybody interested in actually playing. So let's start here, the courtesy call. I'm gonna crack zero sugar ginger ale. Oh, and you can all hear that. I'm going to apologize for any noises that come through. I live on a fairly busy road and I don't have very good insulation. So
good morning. You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise.
All right, well, I can only see another problem. Problem number 2, audiovisual, I need to have closed captioning on. What's the difference between subtitles and full captions? Well, we're going to find out. What? Why? Oh, that's so weird that...
You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling.
I looked up.
Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor.
There's the floor.
Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your
Yay.
mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise.
I'm glad
There's
that
a
I
framed
am
painting on the wall.
fit.
Please go stand in front of it.
All right, well, we're going to make that wait so we can actually... Whoops. I forget what the use button is.
Hi, my name is Gabe Newell, and welcome to Portal 2. When we released the original Portal in 2007, it was an experiment to see how gamers would respond to a different kind of gameplay and storytelling experience. Portal went on to win a bunch of awards, sell many copies, and, most importantly, resonate with gamers in a way that no other Valve title has. The challenges for us in building Portal 2 were to live up to people's expectations, to take you back to the world of Chell and Aperture Science, and to surprise gamers again, not with more of the same, but with more of the new. And I think it will be, mostly, a pleasant surprise. To listen to a commentary node, put your crosshair over the floating commentary symbol and press your use key.
Wouldn't I have to have
To
already
stop
done
a
this to get
commentary
this started?
node, put your crosshair over the rotating node and press the use key again. Some commentary nodes may take control of the game in order to show something to you. In these cases, simply press your use key again to stop the commentary. Please let me know what you think after you've had a chance to play Portal 2. I can be reached at gaben@valvesoftware.com.
I wonder.
I get about
how many
10,000
he's
emails
gotten
each time we
from this.
release a game, and while I can't respond to all of them, I do read all of them. Thanks, and have fun.
I find it very suspect, the idea that he actually reads every email when he puts his actual email address out to the public. All right.
This is art.
Oh.
You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer,
triggered it.
stare at the art.
Staring at the art.
You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music.
Well, that's.
Good. Now please return to your bed.
I will do it when I feel like it. Because I want to do this.
The idea of being stuck forever in a state of stasis that looked like a crappy old motel room had been in our minds for a long time, but we weren't sure exactly how we wanted to rip you out of it. There was some debate over whether the opening sequence happened inside the player's head or not. There was an alternate opening where Aperture had hooked up all of its cryo-stored test subjects to an incredibly boring hotel room simulator, which Wheatley would then wake the player from. Eventually, this was discarded as too difficult to explain in the short time allotted, and we opted to change the hotel room to a container ride on a rail.
I mean, I
This
do
allowed
like the
us to
container
show
ride
the
on a
player,
rail,
rather
but
than tell them about how they and other test subjects have been stored,
think
show some of the
your
scale of the
players are
facility
savvy
and even
enough to
hint at
figure
how
out
much
the
time
whole,
has passed. We also get to gradually reveal all of this through the
fake
destruction of the
reality thing.
container itself as it moves and bangs into things. Overall, this gives the player a much more dynamic and visceral introduction to Portal 2.
The clicking you may have just heard, I'm going to move my webcam for a second, was my kitty who decided she needed to move. That's Patches. She might decide to jump on camera at some point. Let me just see, make sure I've got that. Okay, good. All right, so now time to get back in bed. Like at this point, this was well after The Matrix was released, so I figured like
You have been in suspension for
a long time. I feel like people would understand the whole simulated reality that they're talking about.
Any test subject
Are you gonna open the door at any time?
Where's the Wheatley?
Are you gonna open this door? Because it's fairly urgent.
Why are you not giving me?
Ah! Oh God, you look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay?
All right. Why is it not? What the heck? Yes, full captions. That's what we want.
Are you? Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm, stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. It's all
What?
fine.
Why
all right?
wouldn't I be
Don't move. I'm gonna get us out of here.
Gross.
Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you.
What do you have to hang on to there, Wheatley? Like, I do love the sequence though.
You all right down there? Can you hear me?
Why are the subtitles
Hello?
not working?
Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got
Thank
brain
you.
damage.
I appreciate
Do you understand
you
what I'm saying?
validating
At all,
my
does any of
feelings.
this make any sense? Just tell me. Just say yes.
Where are my captions?
Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple. Apple.
I don't know why my captions are gone.
Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
That is so weird.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for
That
reactor
is a
core
weird
meltdown.
glitch.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here. How you doing down there? You still holding on? The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation center stops waking up the bloody test subjects.
Oh, gee.
Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything?
Ow, 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 ow.
Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of.
Oh,
Wide, close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Have I got enough space?
it looks kind of narrow.
Just gotta get through here.
No,
Right,
that's
I
not.
just gotta concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables?
What
Ah,
management?
no, I hit that one. I hit that one. Okay, listen, we should get our story straight, all right? If anyone asks, and no one's going to ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive, all right? Not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're going to need to get out of here.
Get out of my
I
drink, kitty.
think this is a docking station. Get ready.
All right, this is not how docking works.
Good news, that is not a docking station. So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on. Almost there.
Oh,
Remember,
baby.
you're
I
looking
love
for a
this so
gun
much.
that makes holes. Not bullet holes. But don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time.
Oh god, I really enjoy the humor of this game.
Well, there we go.
The container ride destruction sequence provided some unique technical challenges.
Oh, it doesn't pause.
The dynamics you experience are actually computed as two separate.
At least you're a good jumper. So you got that. You got the jumping on your side. Just do your best, and I'll meet you up ahead.
Oh man, I thought it would like pause the game.
The container ride destruction sequence provided some unique technical challenges. The dynamics you experience are actually computed as two separate but nested simulations. The first is a core scale simulation designed as a stress element analysis pass. This pass computes the overall gross motion of the container itself and computes the collisions and breakpoints based on path keyframe data and a network of constraints. As the container
This is
bumps and
oddly
crashes
far
along,
more
the
technical
constraints
than I
start
was.
breaking and the room progressively
Guess
starts to come
considering they're
apart.
developers, I'm
There are over
not- I
300
shouldn't
rigid
be
bodies
shocked
and
how
900
technical this
constraints
is.
in this rig, all individually configured for properties like tensile, friction, and collision response. The core simulation portrayed gross motion that captured the main dynamics of the ride, but not the fine details. The product of the core simulation was then used to deform spline-based surfaces representing the container geometry, which in turn were parents to fine debris anchored as rigid bodies. As the surface deformations increase, anchors are broken and the fine debris rigid bodies are released into the simulation. The fine simulation also includes the interior furniture and the model detailing. The two simulations were then connected using cache data and were driven
You're getting
together by a
some really
series
good
of scripts.
ASMR, by the way, of my cat
Due to the
grooming
computational
itself
complexities
right next
of
to the
having two
microphone.
nested simulations, we had to come up with some solutions to
Oh
some
no, I
interesting
was going to move the
mathematical
camera
problems.
again. And, like,
One
it's
problem
okay.
was that the nested nature of the simulations resulted in some instability in the fine debris calculations due to floating point computational limits. The solution employed for this was to compute the fine debris on a stage where the root transform of the course simulation was essentially cancelled out and stored for later use. This
This is
allowed
what
us to more
people want.
accurately detect the fine interactions between the debris and the
Oh.
environment. Post-simulation, the root transform position and inertia were reapplied to the details.
There we go.
We solved the problem of trying to compute the player within this highly dynamic environment by putting them in a virtual room that has all the base shapes of the rendered container, but is simply used to compute player navigation. It's hidden somewhere else in the map. The viewpoint of the player is then parented to the course simulation transform, resulting in the final rendered frame. At the end of the ride, the player is teleported into the actual game space. The simulations were iterative, enabling us to sculpt the dynamics in parallel with gameplay design. In the final product, there are over 1,200 rigid bodies, 900 constraints, and 1,000 joints. With all the iterations combined, the actual runtime spent computing the simulation was 92.4875 days.
Damn. Like 3 full months. Alright, Wheatley, I'm going to go away. Don't worry. Alright. Here we go.
That's the spirit. Good luck.
Oh, here we are
And
again.
again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These
good.
pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2,
Gross.
1.
Emergency testing. How long can I take the radio with me? Hello, radio. Oh, yes. Return to the first game.
Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency.
Nope.
If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
How would cube and button... I'm really curious as to how the cube and button-based testing would create the emergency. I love the post-apocalyptic aperture. Could you please? Would you? Stop it.
Please note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through.
So I'm authorized, is what you're saying. I'm so happy to be authorized.
If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the Material Emancipation Grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Yeah, that'd be really... They need to have emergency ENT staff on site for that. All right. Let's hear... Whoa.
This room is meant to teach players the fundamentals of portals, connecting them to two places in the world. As the blue portal moves around the world, the orange stays rooted. In the original portal, this room had these portals moving by themselves on a timer. This led to most people simply staring through their orange portal, waiting for the blue one to end up in the right place. We felt that altering this to make the players decide where the portals came out was more instructive, and meant that players who already knew how to use portals could solve this puzzle both quickly and with authority.
That's right. All right. Let's go get our little cubey friend. Hello, little cubey friend. How are you today? Okay, now I want... Oh, I want you to be there. There we go. Let's put you right here, little cubey friend. Oh, well, fine then. Do I need to... Yeah. Alrighty, there we go.
Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
I like that they, assumed that they would be able to recoup this data after the fall of society.
If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason.
I love the friggin' leopard skin turret king. Apparently, Aperture controls the United Nations. Very cool. Alrighty. Moving on. Oh.
Hey, you made it!
Hey, Wheatley.
There should be a portal device on that podium over there. I can't see it though. Maybe it fell off. Do you want to go and have a quick look?
Fine, Wheatley. I will fall to my death.
It's alright, no, go on. Whoa! Hello? Can you see the portal gun? Also, are you alive? That's important. Should have asked that first.
Yeah. Thank you, Wheatley.
I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive, and I'm just going to wait for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back, and assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you.
I wonder if I'm not going to do it this stream, but I wonder if anyone has actually waited that hour to see if he comes to retrieve you. God, I love this stuff. Look at that. Oh, dude. Oh, maybe there's a...
We thought of making a whole new character for Portal 2, but we didn't want to lose the relationship between Gladys and Chill that began in Portal 1.
What a cool name.
Once we decided to stay with Chill, we wanted to improve her look, updating her leg springs and jumpsuit to have a more functional design. At the same time, we didn't want players to not recognize her, so we kept a lot of the iconic elements like the color orange. She has folded down her jumpsuit to show she has essentially rolled up her sleeves and shed some of the Aperture label. She is awake again to test, but stronger and more determined than ever.
I wonder if I was supposed to be looking at this. Oh, look at you try to offer me cake. Is that Ratman? Is that what his name? Like, Ratman is what his name is supposed to be? Let's see here. Alright. Right through Ratman. Alright, let's go. Alright, in, through. Oof. Alrighty. It's kind of like an alien thing, like that they're still using CRT monitors even though like they've got portal technology. Sorry if I'm getting a lot of clicky noises from my controller here. I would play this on PC, but my laptop...
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the Laws of Robotics to share.
Oh dear. What was I gonna say? I forgot. I completely forgot what I was saying.
Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the Laws of Robotics,
CRT monitors. I don't know. If it's important, it'll come back to me.
A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
Hope the sound audio is okay. I did a little test before we started, but I say we. It's just me. I can't tell. I mean, no one's chatting, so I'm assuming there's no one there. If you're there, feel free to say hi.
This next test is
literally
very
cannot
dangerous.
bite you through
To
the
help you
internet.
remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, boo! Actually, I didn't care. So allegedly, this is a dangerous one. Oh, I know. All right, this is another.
This map was one of the first of the older Portal maps that we beat up and decayed to bind the two games together. The Smooth Jazz joke is probably the oldest one in the game. The team discovered through playtesting that Smooth Jazz was funny to all ages, genders, and cultures.
So it's a meta joke. Everyone thinks Smooth Jazz is a joke. Doop doop doop. Doop doop doop. Go through. And I think this one's changed a little bit from the original too. Oh, can I do that? Can I do the thing? Can I do the thing? Yeah!
Starting out in the ruins of the test chambers from the first Portal was our goal pretty much from day one. We wanted to give players a sense of nostalgia for what they had played, but also make it very clear that things had changed. Not only in a fictional sense, but in a graphical one as well. We needed to bridge the gap between the first game's simpler art assets and the much more complex look of Portal 2.
Alrighty. Awesome. We'll go farther on that one. Doop, doop, doop. Doop, doop, doop. Doop, doop, doop. Doop, doop, doop. I have the Smooth Jazz stuck in my head.
Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
And crash! Love it. Alright. We got... Now, we could go that way, but I'm going to get the opportunity to go up this way. CRT. I love the freaking, like... Kitty! Kitty is jumping over the moon. And lots of math that I don't understand. That's always fun. Okay. That's all that was hiding up here. Go through the thing. There you go. There you go. Emancipate my ear tubes. What does this say? Remember your evacuation training. Hop. Just hoppity hop 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 down the toilet paper roll. Woo.
If the Enrichment Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Oh, this game is awesome. Alrighty, 5. Okay, so... Alright, well... Whee! Bonk. I think that was purposeful. Let's see, what can I remember? Alright, you go this way, and that's when you get that. Alright. Let's see if I can do this on one. Oh no! Oh, phew! I thought for sure that I was going to lose that one. Alright, what did I do? Alright, you did that. Okay, now I can go up here. Alright, there's a button. I need that to get through here. What is this thing? Oh, did I accidentally, like... I lucked the hell out. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, no, I didn't luck the hell out. That's right. Okay, so what I want to do, because I need another... Let's do that and that. Got it. I for some reason thought I forgot there's... Oh, wait, I totally could have. Oh, whatever. You know, I actually could have done this without this cube, I think. Because you can portal from there to here. Oh, no, you can't, because you only have the one portal.
The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone.
Sorry, I just realized
all
I've been
Aperture
burping a
Science
bunch.
personality
That
constructs
is
will remain
awesome to
functional
watch
in
on
apocalyptic
low-power
low-power
Twitch, I'm
environments
sure.
of as few as 1.1 volts. This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
Please remain calm. Hello, little guy. Little portal man. Little wavy guy. I don't know what this is supposed. It's just telling us to remain calm, I guess. Alright. Keep on moving. Keep on trucking. Haha, you suck. Alright, where am I going? Oh, shucks. That's right, it's not a portable service. Alright, we got over here, but where, oh where, is you? Oh, you so. That's not what I wanted. Alright. Alright. Come with me, and you'll be...
If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you.
Much of the fun in Portal is based on the joy of the aha moment when you learn something new. The game needs a very specific pacing to ensure these moments. If things are too easy, then you're robbed of that moment since it feels like you didn't accomplish anything. If it's too hard, then players feel stupid instead of smart when they finally realize that one small part of the puzzle that they were missing. Unfortunately, trying to create that delicate balance leads to a lot of shuffling of levels and a lot of revisions and tweaks to existing levels. When we started the project, making any big structural change in a level or the order of levels would lead to hours or even days of busy work, trying to reconnect things and make sure they lined up again. If we ever wanted to ship something the size of Portal, with the finely tuned balance we desired, then we needed a way to be able to make the big changes to the layout of the game without paying the cost of making everything line up again. We needed a way to bend space. We needed to think with portals. Using portals to connect different areas in the world, we could make any type of impossible space work out. You could look through a hallway into the next room, but the hallway might be on the other side of the map, and the room you were looking into might be in a completely different orientation. We could seamlessly insert an elevator, a huge expansive vista, a room that was bigger on the inside than the outside, or even create an infinite fall by connecting a shaft back into itself. Soon every connection between any space was a portal. We could even switch them on the fly. Even a simple door worked like the cartoons, just a facade painted on a wall that seamlessly opened somewhere else entirely. Once the game settled down, we were able to finalize our path and remove all the world portals. There's only one impossible space left in the whole game. See if you can figure out where it is.
I won't. Okay. Got garbage, and those are portable walls, and you go down. Alright, you're over there. How do I get over there? Oh, that's how. Okay, shooty McShoot face. Do. Wee! Badonk. Okay, so I got that. Now, how do I get... Okay, I gotta get you. I gotta get over there. So, what do you think? Like here? It's weird. I'm inside a building, but I can still hear like cawing of crows. Let's see what we got. Show me what you got. Okay. Alrighty. Doobie-doo-doobie-doo-doo. Alrighty. So I need to shooty shoot. Let's get underneath that. And boop. Wee-hoo! Got it.
Good work getting this far, future starter. That said, if you are simple-minded, old, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
I don't like the term simple-minded because I work with the intellectually oh geez, this is not beer, it's ginger ale. I work with the intellectually
To
disabled.
ensure that sufficient power remains for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
I mean, it is better than some terms, like which is one of the banned terms in the chat you'll find if anyone ever tries to use it.
Hey! Oi,
Oi,
oi!
oi!
Up here!
Where are you? There you are.
Brilliant! You did find a portal gun! Oh, do you know what? It just goes to show, people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they, at the end of the day? Brave. Pop a portal on that wall behind me there, and I'll meet you on the other side of the room.
Alright, well...
Just pop a portal...
This interaction with Wheatley was the first that we hooked up for our initial showing at E3. It demonstrated how Wheatley would be an actor in the world, and how the player would not only be interacting with him directly, but also using him to interact with the Aperture facility.
Nifty.
Right behind me.
There you are. Hi.
Okay, listen, let me lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy. They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail or I would die. But we're out of options here, so get ready to catch me, all right, on the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's high. It's too high. Isn't really that. All right, going on 3 just gives you too much time to think about it. Let's go on 1 this time. Okay, ready? 1. Catch me, catch! Ow! Now, I am not dead. I'm not dead. Plug me into that stick on the wall over there, yeah? And I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this.
Where's the stick? Okay, good.
Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching. Seriously, I'm not joking. Could you just turn around for a second?
Alright.
Alright, you can turn around now. Bam! Secret panel. That I opened while your back was turned. Pick me up. Let's get out of here.
The Wheatley model was designed as a mechanical version of the original Portal 1 personality sphere. Originally, they filled a very similar role to that in Portal 1, so we needed one base model which could hold a lot of different expressions.
Ugh.
Experimenting with different rigging ideas, we came up with the onion skin design, where a number of spherical plates could slide around inside each other, all supported on a small motion platform mounted on a gyroscope. This meant that no matter what expression Wheatley was pulling, he always retained his spherical shape. The modelers and the animators collaborated closely on these early tests to make sure the design supported the range of expression needed to satisfy any personality sphere that got designed. Lots of ideas were thrown out, such as a small internal robot arm that Wheatley could pull out of one of his ports and pull himself around with. We were careful to make the mechanics look plausible, but we had to cheat the eyelids, since they ended up being a physical impossibility. There was no way all that geometry could fit into the space around his eye without clipping out the other side, but they were such an essential feature of the model that we resorted to crushing them up inside the eye, where the player can't see them.
Okay, buddy.
And off we go. Look at this! No rail to tell us where to go. Oh, this is brilliant. We can go wherever we want. Just hold on though, where are...
How do you make a giant mechanical eyeball express life and emotions, let alone give the impression that he's talking when he has no mouth? The animator's understanding of human behavior came in handy for bringing Wheatley the personality sphere to life. Talking is so much more than just moving a character's mouth. You have to use body language, head attitudes, and rhythm of movement and eye focus to indicate a character's feelings and motivations. Slow, smooth head moves, a steady gaze, and a relaxed eye aperture indicate that Wheatley is calm. Short, sharp head turns, rapid blinks, and glancing around indicate nervousness or deceit. Add a tightly constricted eye aperture and a little shiver to show fear. Tilting the body away while keeping the eye focused on the player signals an attempt at cleverness that ultimately only fools Wheatley himself. Suspicion is communicated by squinting his eyelids and handles, which function as very expressive eyebrows and cheeks. It's also fun to remind the player that Wheatley is a machine. When hacking, his eye and body segments become perfectly centered and spin mechanically, inspired by the spinning tape reels on old UNIVAC computers. And when he wants to look far in front, he flips his eye all the way over to the other side of his head. This animation approach, combined with the writing and vocals, makes Wheatley quite a unique and entertaining character. Part human, part machine, all eye, and no brain.
Ooh, fun. Of course, I missed all of his dialogue.
Oh no. Yes, hello, no, we're not stopping.
Don't make eye contact, whatever you do.
No, thanks, we're good. Appreciate it.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Oh, the turrets. Ginger ale's done.
Probably ought to bring you up to speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber. And she will probably kill us if she's awake. If you want to just call it quits, and we could just sit here forever, that's an option. Option A, sit here, do nothing. Option B, go through there, and if she's alive, she'll almost certainly kill us.
Well, this is all familiar.
Okay, I'm going to lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over. She's off. All fine. On we go. There she is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac. Do you know who ended up taking her down in the end? You're not going to believe this. A human. I know. I wouldn't have believed either. Apparently this human escaped and nobody's seen him since. Then there was a sort of long chunk of time where absolutely nothing happened. And then there's us escaping now, so that's pretty much the whole story. You're up to speed. Don't touch him.
Well, I'm a him, but I'm not playing a him in this game, so...
Originally, GLaDOS was built to curl up and disguise herself as one of her rings, potentially explaining how she had survived the explosion at the end of Portal 1. But this wasn't a very dramatic reveal, so we threw it out in favor of spreading her out over a greater distance. This also made her more recognizable as GLaDOS when you initially crossed the room. The actual wake-up animation was a combination of simulated animation with a layer of hand-keyed animation over the top. A two-stage model was created for this scene. The first stage had separate pieces and connecting cables that would be drawn together by running a physics simulation so that the pieces would interact with the environment. Physics simulations were also used to break apart the objects GLaDOS crashed into while she writhes around. At the point where GLaDOS rises free of contact with the ground, she switches instantaneously to a fully connected model with controls for hand-keyed animation. From this point, the animator enhanced GLaDOS's awakening by hand, choreographing the violent chaos of her re-emerging consciousness, while at the same time conveying the weight of a machine the size of an airliner. Once the hand-keyed animation was done, a final simulation pass was run to animate the cables and dangling parts of GLaDOS's body. The scene was produced very rapidly for an E3 deadline, and a traditional rig for the sequence was never fully realized. This made it difficult when we extended the sequence after E3 to add further animation, but we accomplished it by bearing in mind that GLaDOS herself is pretty broken at this point. The last part of the sequence requires the player to lose control of their view while being immobilized by a giant mechanical pincher. Once the controlled camera takes over, a careful alignment and time synchronization was required to make all the hand-animated models and camera interact with each other.
So they cheated.
Each of the stages in this wake-up scene contain a variety of processes that are very challenging to achieve live in a game engine.
It's not really a cheat, but... Alright, hey GLaDOS. No hard feelings, right? We're all good. Everything's good. Ooh. We dump you in here? No? Okay. Thank you for arrows.
Okay, down these stairs.
There,
Jump! Actually, looking at it, that's quite a distance, isn't it? Okay, you know what? Go ahead and jump. You've got braces on your legs, so you're all set. Although no braces on your arms, though. So you're going to have to rely on the old human strength to keep a grip on the device, and by extension, me. So do really make sure you keep a grip on me. Ah! Oh, still held. Still being held. That's a great job. You've applied the grip. We're all fine. That's tremendous.
Oh, I'm so sad that Wheatley becomes an evil jerk. Wish I had a flashlight.
Ah! I just looked down. I do not recommend it. Ah! I've just done it again. This is the main breaker room.
Oh boy.
Let's go in.
Yeah.
Look for a switch that says escape pod. All right, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else. Just, well, obviously you've got to look at everything else to find the escape pod. But as soon as you look at something and it doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing, all right? But don't touch anything else or look at anything. Well, look at other things, but don't. You understand? Can you see it anywhere? I can't see it anywhere. Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the lights on.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Let there be light. That's God. He's quoting God. Oh, look at that.
That's a
turning
bad sign.
Ominous. But probably fine, as long as it doesn't start, moving up. Now, escape pod. It's moving up. Okay. No, don't worry. I've got it. This should slow it down. No, makes it go faster. Uh-oh.
Power up initiated.
Okay, don't panic. All right, stop panicking. I can still stop this. Oh, there's a password. Okay, it's fine. I'll just hack it. Not a problem.
Oh, it's 6.
Wait, did I do you have a pen? Start writing these down.
36 characters, potentially a third.
Okay, listen. All right, new plan. Act natural. Nothing wrong. Hello.
Oh, it's you.
You know her?
It's been a long time. How have you been? I've been really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me.
You did what? Ah!
Oh boy.
Oh no! No! Oh no!
Poor sweet
Okay,
Wheatley.
look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But I think we can put our differences behind us. For science. You monster.
Poor Wheatley.
I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you must really, really love to test. I love it too. There's just one small thing we need to take care of first.
Whew. What's the small thing? What's the small thing? I don't know what the small thing is. Ooh, this is quite the fall. Whew. Oh, that hurt you. That'll clip you. Ow. Whee! And dead.
Here we are, the incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when you threw them down here. The dual portal device should be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we can start testing, just like old times.
Time to test if I can die. Yes, I can. I had to know. Oh, and I get to do the fall again? Dead. Clipping all the things on the way down the chute. Dead. So very dead. And super dead. Okay.
Here we are, the incinerator room.
Sorry,
Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when
Thanks
you
for
threw
moving
them
those
down
things
here.
for me, GLaDOS.
The dual
Because
portal device should be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we can start testing, just like old times.
Oh, nothing would make me happier. Turret coming through. Nice.
There it is.
What are you
Hold
watching?
on.
Are there...
There. Good. You have a dual portal device. There should be a way back to the testing area up ahead.
Up ahead, you say, huh? Alright, here we go.
Once testing starts, I'm required by protocol to keep interaction with you to a minimum. Luckily, we haven't started testing yet. This will be our only chance to talk.
Oh, I've got it. Oh, duh. Stupid of me. Hi. I was not thinking
Here,
with portals.
let me get that for you. Do you know the biggest lesson I learned from what you did? I discovered I have a sort of black box quick save feature. In the event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life are preserved for analysis. I was able, well, forced really, to relive you killing me again and again, forever. You know, if you'd done that to somebody else, they might devote their existence to exacting revenge. Luckily, I'm a bigger person than that.
Are you?
I'm happy to put this all behind us and get back to work. After all, we've got a lot to do, and only 60 more years to do it. More or less. I don't have the actuarial tables in front of me.
Oh boy.
I'll just...
When the player first encounters the robot arms, we wanted to convey that they were still coming back online. The idea was that GLaDOS was just waking up and hadn't yet fully regained control of them. Slowly over the course of the first few levels of this act, she gets more sure of herself, and her ability to alter and mess with the lab increases. The arms presented a number of challenges, the key one being the interaction with the player. It was easy for the player to get stuck behind or inside of the models if they did something too complex. So we had to limit most of the arm action to the walls or ceilings of the test chambers, and we restricted their use on a larger scale to areas where we could be sure of the player's location.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hello. Oh good. That's nice. That's better than falling to my death. How many layers does this thing have? How far did I fall? This reminds me a lot of Cube, the movie Cube, which I really loved. Even it was really. Ooh, we're in chapter 2, the cold boot.
Sorry about the mess. I've really let the place go since you killed me. By the way, thanks for that.
Sarcasm self-test complete.
Oh good, that's back online. I'll start getting everything else working while you perform this first simple test, which involves deadly lasers and how test subjects react when locked in a room with deadly lasers.
Oh good. So where are the deadly lasers?
GLaDOS originally was a lot more cutting in these opening rooms, given that she's talking to someone she perceives as her murderer. Playtests revealed, though, that it was a bit grueling getting browbeaten by GLaDOS this early in the game, so her arc was rewritten to give her more of a slow burn towards the player.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's do...
Not bad. I forgot how good you are at this. You should pace yourself, though. We have a lot of tests to do.
Oh boy. That's not ominous at all. Oh wait, I gotta look at this thing. Thermal discouragement beam. I don't think I ever looked at this. Nice. Oh, there's so much they packed into this game. I can't believe this game is 10 years old. I'm an old man. Sorry for the slurp. Gotta
This
stay
next
hydrated.
test involves discouragement redirection cubes. I just finished building them before you had your, well, episode. So now we'll both get to see how they were.
Oh, well, that's
There should be
great.
one in the corner.
Okay. Thank you. Alright, so where's the thing? There's the thing. Oh, right. Oh, great. Owie, 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 owie! That was not the way to do that. Why are you gonna make me jump again? Oh no. Oh no. Oh good. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I am not smart. That is not smart. Oh, this is embarrassing. I was trying to aim for that. Alright, let's do that.
Well done. Here come the test results. You are a horrible person. That's what it says. A horrible person.
Oh.
We weren't even testing for that.
Oh, Gladys has been talking to my mom. Just kidding. My mom's great, and I think she thinks I'm okay. Oh, careful,
Don't
Katie.
let that horrible person thing discourage you. It's just a data point. If it makes you feel any better, science has now validated your birth mother's decision to abandon you on a doorstep.
Well, that was nice. Thank you, Gladys. Oh, I never noticed it's straight in there before. Interesting. You're not gonna tell me not to break stuff, Gladys? It's not like you. Okay, how do I... Well, that one... Okay, so I need two. One's here, one's here. Alright, well, this one's the easy one. Okay, let's do that. Okay, oh, look at that. Can I jump that far? Let's find out. No, I cannot. So that's gonna have to happen last. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Alright. Alright. No, so I don't have to do any walking. Walking's for fools.
Congratulations. Not on the test. Most people emerge from suspension terribly undernourished. I want to congratulate you on beating the odds and somehow managing to pack on a few pounds.
Oh, did I just miss the fat joke because of my cat? If you'd find me on Twitter, this guy right here is my Twitter profile picture. Say hello, Houlihan. There you are. That's my Houlihan. He does not like that, what I'm doing to him, so I'm going to let him go. Okay, buddy. What are you doing? You gonna sit down? Okay. Just don't knock stuff over, will you, please? Okay. He's right here. Yeah. Just hanging out. Oh, wait. Nope. Too far. There we go. All right, buddy. Here we go.
One moment.
Oh, wow. Gladys, you need to
You're
call
navigating
me.
these test chambers faster than I can build them. So feel free to slow down and do whatever it is you do when you're not destroying this facility.
Well, apparently that's sleeping in a really disgusting motel bed. Like, that place was gross. Okay, portable wall. That seems pretty obvious. Then we need, I've got a button for a thing over here. Where does it go? Where is it? Oh, hello! Alrighty. So I need to get this over there. Actually, I think this is better if I leave that there. Okay, well, let's try not to murder yourself here, George. That is my name. It's George. Go by McKayAway on this. Oh no. Oh yeah. Okay, there. We'll do a blue over here. And then blue right there instead to get that moving. And now we wait patiently. Oh, you probably got a lot of cat cleaning ASMR again. There he goes. Okay, I didn't. Oh, now I need to jump. Ow, 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 ow. I apparently needed to jump before they, he's just off camera. Here, let's do it this way. This is what I do for my OnlyFans. I'm just kidding. No one wants to see this on OnlyFans. Alright, so now I know how to do that, so maybe I won't die this time.
One moment. You're navigating these test chambers faster than I can build them.
That's right.
So feel
Be
free
better,
to slow
GLaDOS.
down and
Be best.
do whatever it is you do when you're not destroying this facility.
So let's see here. Let's do that. We'll do that. We'll do this. That. Do a jump. Ow.
I'll give you credit. I guess you are listening to me. But for the record, you don't have to go that slowly.
Oh, yo. Are you counting the death? Yeah, if you count the death, then I did do it slowly. If you weren't counting the death, then I did it pretty quickly. Oh, I thought that I had that shut off. I can't, like, it used to be really easy to shut off notifications. It was just like, do not disturb mode. And now that doesn't exist. Ooh, jumpy, jumpy. Hey guys. Oh, I want one. Oh.
This next test involves the Aperture Science Aerial Faithplate. It was part of an initiative to investigate how well test subjects could solve problems when they were catapulted into space. Results were highly informative. They could not. Good luck.
This was the first test map that we created when we started to experiment with the aerial faithplate puzzle element. The map underwent many visual refinements, but it's one of the few puzzles that remained almost completely unchanged from its first form.
Alright. Time to fly. 'Cause it's time for me to fly. Pow! Oh, it's starting to look better. I'll tell you that much. Like, look, yeah, you can see, like, the hard line where GLaDOS is starting to... Alright, what happens when we do this? And boing. Boing. Okay, I just have to catch it, don't I? Nope. Missed it that time. Definitely missed it that time. Oh, no, no. Oh, yes. Perfect. I thought I'd gone at the wrong time.
Here's an interesting fact. You're not breathing real air. It's too expensive to pump this far down. We just take carbon dioxide out of a room, freshen it up a little, and pump it back in. So you'll be breathing the same room full of air for the rest of your life. I thought that was interesting.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is neat. I don't think I've ever looked at this before either. So they just put a bunch of frickin' half-ton weights and use them to fling people. All right, cool. Okay. I think I've got one more puzzle in me for tonight.
Advanced aerial faceplates.
Advanced aerial.
Well, have fun soaring through the air without a care in the world. I have to go to the wing that was made entirely of glass and pick up 15 acres of broken glass. By myself.
Well, enjoy that. Hello. Move, please. Trying to test. Alright, here we go.
The catapult trajectory lines seen here allow us to visualize where the catapult will deliver a player or a physics object. We can differentiate the speed and trajectory for players and other objects. The yellow lines are for physics objects, and green is the player's trajectory.
Oh, cool.
Sometimes we need to have a different value to accommodate the shape of the object being catapulted. What works for the player may not work for an object, and vice versa. For instance, it was common for a box to make it to a ledge while the player would smack into the side, and then fall down into the slime. The visualization tools helped us debug these types of problems.
Oh, so that is officially slime, not toxic waste, not coffee, not whatever. All right, so I said I was going to finish this one, and I have to apologize because that is a lie. Because my bladder is telling me it's time to stop. All right, so good first stream. I hope that even though I didn't see anybody chatting, that people did come by and say, you know, stop by. Not gonna have any sort of actual routine with this, but I plan on doing this a lot more frequently. So, hope that people come back. And, oh, don't want just the web. No, that's what happens when you put that in the wrong thing. All right, and I'll be back in the future. Take care.